Hey Dragonlings, it is day 21 of VEDA. Actually, technically it's still day 20, but I'm gonna pre-film this so I can start editing clips for the VEDA vlog for the 21st. I'm just gonna say that today is the 21st of VEDA, vlog every day in August. This is officially gonna be my last video for VEDA, and I filmed it earlier, but this way I can get it out before my road trip. I'm leaving Saturday morning to go to Montana with my daughters and my mom. Enjoy this semi-pseudo tour of the farm where I take you around and talk about all the animals and how we keep them and stuff like that. Enjoy. Here is some of the chicken coops. The tarp actually has to be replaced on that because this was put up at the same time as those two, and those two lasted longer than this one. This one was shredded 2 days after it was put up. Not quite as badly as it is now, but it was ripped. So here's some of the chickens. We have 4 coops with chickens in them. Oh, your guys' food is filled with water. Don't worry, everyone's getting new food tomorrow. Fresh food. They ate earlier today. Since it's been raining, we've just been feeding them like a bucket at a time. These are French copper morans. Black French copper morans, and we got a blue one too. This is Father Christmas because he had the brightest red feathers. We got him as chicks, and he has green and red feathers, but he was the first one to develop the green and red feathers, so he just automatically became Father Christmas. Don't ask me why. These two are Bila Felders, and they're the only two in their coop. And again, their tarp lasted a lot longer. They're only 6 months old. And this one's already starting to fray too. They were replaced earlier this year. Yes, there's lots of random crap out here. All this stuff used to be in the coops. Nesting boxes that they destroyed, feed containers they destroyed, bags of feed. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm sorry. Told you there was a lot of things wrong. This is a mix of chickens. The rooster is what's known as a CLB. He's a cream leg bar. There's a couple cream leg bar hens. There's some Australorps. There was a bantam or two in there, but I don't see him now. Oh, there she is. She's hiding from me. I thought there was 2, but maybe there's only 1. So, and the last coop, past the forest and the trash, there's a chicken there actually. These guys are Orpingtons? No, that's not right. These are all Americanas, different kinds. We have lavenders and splashes, and I think there's a blue in there too. I think the hen in the very back corner is a blue Americana. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. See, these are the kind of feed containers all the pens had, and that bucket actually needs to be turned back over. They flipped it over, but that's what their food is in. Typically, we fill the white bucket up, and there's holes near the bottom that allow them to get food out as they empty the pan. But we're restocking all the containers with food in the morning. And there's other chicken coops here that are in various states of needing repair. We tried replacing the roof on this one. Actually, we took the roof down because it was this tin foil and was getting shredded. You can see that last piece that we couldn't get up without, cutting ourselves because it was already shredded to the point where it's been like that. So this is one of the much smaller pens that we built up as like a half pen because the idea was to build runs off of these. Yeah, there's a lot of trash. The past couple of storms have blown stuff around. Anyways, these two are Americanas. Here's the duck pond that's in the front yard with these weird bushes that I always cut myself on. Let's see if you can see the duckling. Look at the little black duckling. These two are females. We lost our males. We actually had a predator around recently that killed the 2 males we had. We had 2 males and 2 females. And this hatchling was one of 3. And we think the only reason the female ducks survived is because they were nesting on nests within these weird bushes. So I'm pretty certain that's the only reason they were left alive. I don't know what kind of ducks they are, don't ask. I believe these guys are either Bila Felders or Rhode Island Reds. I can't remember which. This is a chicken tractor. It's shaped like a triangle-ish. It's got a tarp covering the back half, so they got some shade and protection from storms and weather. And they're movable. We move these forward and sideways so that they can get fresh grass. They'll actually all be moved tomorrow. Hey, Grace. Hi. She's watering them. But they'll all be moved tomorrow onto fresh grass. Their last storm shredded this tarp, but there's 3 Bantam Chicks in here. These guys are still young. They're still babies.
And they're still big.
So.
I meant they're still grass.
But again, this is chicken tractor.
They don't really need to get moved because they still have grass.
No, they're gonna get moved because everyone gets moved at the same time. These are CLBs, which are cream lake bars, and they're in the chicken tractor as well. They just got fed. Hi, buddy. Gwen is collecting food for everyone. Hey, say hi, Gwen. You don't want to say hi?
Hi.
You look so thrilled. You okay? Oh, it's gonna rain? Is that what you're worried about? That it's gonna start raining before you finish? I don't think it will. These guys are 55 floweries. That's what they are. And they just got fed too, it looks like. Or I think she's feeding these guys.
I feed them, and not the green one.
And then in this pen, there's actually a mix. There's some more black copper French Morans, or black French copper Morans, I don't remember. And the 2 browner ones, that one in the very back and that one right there, whose tail feathers I'm pointing to, they are CLBs. We get brown and blue eggs from these guys. These guys got covered in chicken feed. And there's 2 kinds of chickens in here. There's the Rhode Island Reds or the Bila Felders. I don't know what kind they are. And then there's this little girl who's shy. I don't know if I can get a good look at her. Oh, that was mean, Gwen. She's tiny. She's like half the size of the others. I don't remember what she is. I don't remember what she is. Other than cute. She's super cute. Again, I don't know what kind of these ducks these are. The males, one of them was the same color as the females, except for he didn't have as many gray spots. He was mostly white with some like gray points. And then the other one was black.
And blue some.
Did he have some green or blue?
He had green and blue.
Reminded me of a lot of a mallard. His green and blue was around his wings, but they can't fly or they just didn't learn how to fly because these guys never leave this pen.
And
there's the duck pond is kind of scummy right now because we've had a lot of rain. But
so there's a baby duckling in there.
Yeah, the baby duckling will change colors. He will not be black when he grows up, I don't think. Unless his daddy was a black one. But yeah, this is... I think the original plan was to turn this into a fish pond with koi fish. But it became a duck pond instead with the ducks in it. And they can nest in the 2 bushes because the duck fence goes all the way around.
Frogs go in
It's technically hot wire fence, but as you can see, it's not on.
That's the reason why I'm touching it.
Yeah, that's what I was just pointing out. So, and the girls were nice enough to put a log in there for the baby duck because
she hasn't been using it.
Unfortunately, one of the ducklings was found dead in the water, and we think it was because they couldn't get out of the water and they drowned. Or
they can get out from there.
Oh, they can get out in this corner?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's not the case. Then it probably just drowned because it was in the storm or something was chasing it and it got stuck. I don't know. One of the baby ducklings died. And
one of the baby there was 3, and one died over there in the nest.
One died in the nest? It probably was just too weak. It was very possible. The ducklings were born right after the males were taken by whatever has been stalking our chickens because we've had chicken break-ins and duck break-ins.
No,
with some kind of...
went out and...
What do you mean the ducks went out?
They went out of the...
Oh, the fence, but yeah, something still got them.
Yeah.
Yeah, something still got them. So we think what happened is it's possible the ducklings died because of stress, basically, is what I was trying to get at. So here's the gate that leads out to the main pasture. Right now there's some ponies loose purposely on the grass, so I can't leave it open, but you can see the barn from here. And the trailer, one of the trailers, there's 2. And the round pen, which needs repairs. A lot of stuff around here needs repairs. You know those projects that you're like, I'll get to them eventually? Yeah, most of our projects like that are outside. So the round pen, actually, the plan was to have the round pen, and there was going to be a ring of trees around the outside of the pen. You can see where some of the trees have already been planted. They've just been planted at various times of the year. Some have survived, some have not. And they've also been planted, like some were planted last year, some were planted this year, some were planted the year before. So we've also, whenever we had, like Lady was cremated, where that bag is, because we put some other stuff in that bag to be put on the pyre with her. So when Lady passed away in January and I couldn't get up with a pet crematorium, we went ahead and cremated here on the farm instead. And so her ashes, because she burned well enough there was no bones left behind, her ashes are right behind this old hay bale and by the round pen. Speaking of projects that need to happen, the reason that stuff is in front of the gate like that is because the gate's busted at the bottom and they can get out through the wire. But there's only 2 chickens in here anyways, and we locked them up. They used to be free rangers, but we locked them up to keep them safe from the predators we've had. The rooster is a bantam, and the hen is known as a cochin. And she's black and white speckled. Trying to get down. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So there's 2 horse trailers here on the property. This one came down from Montana with us. We had 2 trailers when we came down from Montana in '97, after living in Montana for a couple years. And this one had the 2 big horses, and the big horse's yearling foal. I think she was a year old. Weanling? Yearling? I don't remember. So that's an old trailer. 97, that was 20 years ago? Yeah, 20 years ago, I think. 15? I can't math. That trailer's old. It actually really surprises people when we tell them it still works. And we used to have a canvas top for it, like what you see on the back of Jeeps, specially made for it. And it had to get replaced every 5-ish years. Because we haven't been using the trailer, we haven't replaced it. And that was the trailer to kind of sort of not exactly replace this one. Because this one was heavy and we were having problems with the electrical. But now this one is actually in worse shape than this one, honestly. But they both still work. They both still carry ponies and fencing and stuff like that whenever we need them to. And hey, trusty trailers. You ever go wrong with a trusty trailer on your farm? They're working on feeding and watering rabbits. And these are actually meat rabbits. I don't know what kind they are. But tomorrow, they're supposed to be processed. And if you don't know what that means they're going to die. Because they're going to be butchered for their meat. Rabbit stew. And that's just 3 of them. Here's the other 3. They're all anxiously waiting for water and food too. These are my favorite chickens. So we got the French copper black Moran, the black French copper Morans. I'm gonna have to figure out how to say it. It'll be in the description. I'll have all the chicken breeds listed in the description. But we got these guys because I wanted them, because I saw an image, a picture of their eggs. There we go. I saw a picture of their eggs and they were brown, like chocolate brown. Not just brown like you see in the store brown, but dark chocolate brown. And these guys haven't produced eggs quite as dark as the ones that I saw in that picture. But the ones in that picture is what was like, I want this breed of chickens. So when I moved to Montana, these guys are going with me. And this big boy is my pride and joy. If he doesn't get butchered first. Okay, so sorry if you're squeamish about murdering chickens, because that's exactly what we do, so we can eat them. Just so you know, if you don't know this, I'm gonna ruin your whole life. The chicken you buy in stores comes from these guys. If you didn't know that, now you do. Sorry. But anyways, so these guys are not only good egg layers, they're good meat birds. But what we do is, tell me more. What we do is when chickens are getting older and they're no longer laying, the hens we go ahead and butcher. And when the roosters get mean, we butcher them. So he hasn't been mean to me, and he's only been mean to the girls once, and that's when they were completely out of food and water and waiting for food and water. And also when his girls escaped the pen and we were putting them back in and he was like protecting his girls. Those are the only times the girls have been attacked, and I've never been attacked by him. But sorry, chickens. But apparently he's attacked my mom, so he might get butchered before we end up moving to Montana. Hopefully not. But if he does, it'll be a tasty dinner because he's a big boy. He's the biggest of the Morans. These are the last of the chickens. These are the last of the chickens in the coop out in the pasture. They are CLBs. They lay an egg like that. It's blue. It just doesn't look right on my camera. And it's also very pale blue right now because our hens are not laying very good eggs. Like, they're like tasty eggs when we collect them, but they're not laying like pretty colored eggs. But at least they're laying eggs. And considering the fact that we eat them, does it really matter what color they are? But yeah, CLBs, cream leg bars. And their coop, these are actually really old coops. So the fact that they're busted up, they're broken, they need repairs. However, these have made it through 3 moves. They've moved here from the place where they were being stored at when my parents were finalizing the purchase of this place. The chickens are getting watered. They moved onto the property of the place they were being stored during the move. Okay, so they've only been moved twice. And these are the first chicken tractors we ever made. Bad egg. Since it's been raining, we haven't collected eggs, so I wouldn't be surprised if all the eggs are bad. But these were the first chicken tractors we ever made, and as you can see, they're big, bulky, and heavy. Oh, seals. I think these are 2 kennel panels. You can see the door's busted. It doesn't open correctly.
Oh, they are good on water. I don't need to get them water.
Yeah, they don't need water. The other one did, though. Did you finish watering them? Yes. Cool. But yeah, these chicken tractors are old. The chickens are not. The chicken tractors are. So here's some of the ponies here. Can't see my finger. That's Wizard. Echo is back there. Eclipse, Coco, and Gigi is on the far side of Eclipse. There's Gigi. Coco is a silver dapple. Gigi is a silver dapple and white. Eclipse is a black mare who's faded because of the sun. Echo is a black and white gelding who's faded because of the sun. And Wizard is a bay and white. These are all 5 Shetland ponies. There is 4 more in the other pasture. I can't remember. We'll check them out in a little bit. But yeah, this is actually why I said the farm is not in really good shape. It's overgrown. All of this will die come winter, but we don't have the equipment to bush hog it during the spring and summer. So it just overgrows right now. Last year we had someone come out and bush hog it. This year we didn't. So yeah, that's the ponies right now. Or 5 of them. There's 2 pastures with ponies in them. Coco and Wizard are itching each other. And Gigi's itching herself. Gwen and I are going to go for a morning walk. I meant to get up a lot earlier to do this walk. Ugh. Kill me now. Here's 3 of the ponies in this pasture. Tori is a chestnut and white mare. Creature is a silver buckskin, I believe. Really pretty. I want him. And then this is Clipsy. In the other pasture is Eclipse. Her name is technically Eclipse too. However, we call her Clipsy. My mom bought Clipsy, and her registered name is Eclipse something 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 or other, or something 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 Eclipse. I don't know which.
It's Eclipse.
I know it's Eclipse. However, then Mom's friend bought Eclipse, the black mare from the other pasture. So, in order not to get them mixed up with each other and confused,
she's alive.
Clipsy became... Really? Of course I figured she was alive, just wasn't certain. And the 4th mare is coming up. That's Koala. She's an old mare, so whenever she wasn't up here with the rest of the herd, I was actually a little worried. She's almost 22. Don't chase her. Koala's a silver dapple and white mare. And as you can see, there's lots of trees to shade the pasture. Turn the hose, they need water.
I know.
Then water them. Thank you, Gwen. So yeah. Oh.
Nice.
These guys are actually not in their pasture. They're running around loose with the other stuff. But here's Eclipse. Eclipse actually belonged to a friend of my mom's. However, she is older. She was having some health problems, so Mom took Eclipse off her hands. So that's why Eclipse is here. And so now we have Eclipse and Clipsy. And then there's Coco. Eclipse doesn't look black, but I swear she is. She's just faded. Come here, Coco. Come here. I don't have anything for you, just saying. Echo's the only one in the pasture, the correct pasture. He's all alone, and he's looking at us like, why are they getting attention? Again, the storms have uncovered some of our farm equipment and destroyed it. Like, the orange tarp is supposed to be on that white thing, but it blew it off completely. Yeah. Whoops. Hi, Eclipse. Jesus, I'll never get it right. And I've lived with them for a couple years now. I don't know how well it is. I can't see it on the screen, but that doesn't mean anything because I got light in my eyes. That's a rainbow. It's rained so much we have rainbows. Follow it into the clouds. Oh, it disappeared. It's not on that side, so it goes into the clouds. You think we'd find a pot of rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
Wait, it's over at our friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's all the chickens. That's pretty much the whole farm, actually. You've seen the ponies, you've seen the ducks, the chickens, the rabbits. The rabbits are not going to be around much longer, sorry. But, that's the basic tour. There's a lot more here. However, as I said, a lot of it's got, the storms have moved trash around. They've moved some of the building materials around, and it just looks not pretty. Plus, there's a whole bunch of cats you didn't see. There's actually those chickens. I don't know if you can hear it or not. There's actually several cats. There's 2 orange males, Mr. Brown and Mr. Blue and Mr. Black. There is Rainbow, the stray. She's mostly white with gray and orange. I say stray, she's actually a rescue, but she was feral when she got here, and we just feed her. There's Seymour, who is a brown tabby. Bagheera, our black male cat that will go with us to Montana when we move. Mew, our gray tabby, who will go with us to Montana when we move. And Pixel is still up in the air. She is a gray and white female cat, and I don't know if she's going with us or if she's staying. We'll see. It just depends on if she attaches to anyone before we leave.
She really likes me.
I know she really likes you girls. She's like the only cat that tolerates you guys. Because you're mean. They are, I'm sorry. As far as to animals, they are. And they're even mean to Pixel. I'm one of these days, she's gonna scratch or bite them because they keep picking her up when she doesn't want to be picked up. And they don't put her down even when she's like, put me down. And they wonder why. Anyways, not the point. That's all I have for you guys today. This is already a long video because I showed you a lot of stuff. So I didn't show you the dogs and I didn't show you the cats. There's 5 dogs. I've talked about them. I've shown about them in various vlogs. I have not actually taped them in any capacity for this tour. I just wanted to show you the outdoor animals, except minus the cats. Rainbow, I'm never going to be able to get a picture or video of because she always disappears. Like, I see her when she comes to eat sometimes. Most of the time, I don't even see her then. So, I'll never get a picture or video of her that I know of. Hashtag probably. I will never get a video or picture of her. Can you not do that? She's shining a flashlight at my face. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm in the middle of the backwoods. This path actually connects to a different property that used to be part of this property and was separated for reasons I don't remember. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for joining me on my VEDA journey vlog every day in August. Bye, Dragonlings.